Alright guys, here we are, back again. So, we've got everything running. We've got all these lights. I had this one, here, let's get that one going. 1 second. Oops. Okay, now we got a motor one. We got that one down there, all of these up here, and that's the Slayer exciter, opposite wound receiver coil, but I think that one's actually not doing much, so I got to rewind that the other way. And then this one over here, this is the weird anomaly that I've observed. Okay, see that? I don't want to get too close with my nice camera, but 7 watts. All right. And then see this coil? This one is exactly the same as that one there in the Slayer exciter. And 7 watts, okay? See, oh, and see this big mama? Forgot to tell you, this is the life of the party. All right, this is a big, huge grow panel. Oh, I touch it, it gets brighter. See that? Neato. Oh, quite a bit brighter. Whoa. Okay, so I need like an antenna and a ground, unless I'm acting like the ground, because I don't have a ground hooked up right now. Anyways, yeah, so this coil right here is picking up the radiant energy from the circuit, right? It's not that close to that one over there. But look what happens, right? See, if I push this coil, watch, keep an eye on those watts right there. Push this coil closer. Oh, what's that? Oh, I shorted out. Oh, 3 watts it got down to. And I move it away. We're up to 8 watts. And then I move it back closer. I had it there for 2 watts there for a second. Let's see. Shoot, yeah, 2.8 watts right there. Fuck, I'm sorry, you can't really see that. This camera's not the best. I'm focusing, and I'm sure that has something to do with all this angry electricity flying around. There we go, 3 watts. Focusing failed, I bet. So anyways, look at that. Big bright light. It's brighter when I touch it. Here, let's try the ground. Oh, a little bit of a... See that? It's like flashing. Try it on here. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see how many watts we're drawing. 5 watts. 5 watts. You see that? It goes up a little bit. Back to where we were. And holy cow. Holy cow. That's a lot of light. It's kind of hard to tell on here. That's a bright light. Look at that. Look at that. That is... Huh. So, I'm sure I can plan around here, find which spot to put this on the best. One of these is probably better than others. Yeah, and this is just hooked up, this diode ring right here, near this battery, the Milwaukee battery. So it's Milwaukee battery's radiant as well. It's all part of the circuit. And then I just hooked up this coil, boom, right onto there. So it's tuning the diodes. Ooh, to the, I don't know. You tell me. Anyways, it's, yeah, it's neat stuff. Neat. So I'm gonna spend some time here and take these apart. Look how bright that frickin' gets when I add the ground. Look, we're at 0 watts right now. 2.1 watts. And I add that ground and it goes nuts. And it goes back up to 7 watts. But I think that's because if I touch, yeah, look, it doesn't affect. If I add the ground on the diode ring, doesn't affect the input, but if I touch it right onto the light, the input shoots up. Oh look, it was at like 12 watts there for a second. So those diode rings are freaking something, that's for sure. Gotta keep playing. I'm gonna have a big old grow room running on 2.2 watts. Imagine that. Alright. Thank you. Bye bye.